Hello, high school students. It's Mr. Kramer with another drawing lesson. Today, we're going to continue with two-point perspective. We're going to draw an office building or like a warehouse. We're going to draw a great big building using two-point perspective. What you're going to need is you're going to need a pencil, you're going to need an eraser, you're going to need a straight edge, and towards the end of the project, you're going to need a fine tip Sharpie, and I actually have an ultra, let's see if I can zoom in here, an ultra fine tip Sharpie. These have the really thin points, and you might need something really thin like this to outline today because we're going to be doing some pretty small details. So to create our office building, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start by creating a great big box or a great big cube, or a rectangular cube, I guess I should say. So I'm going to start right here in the middle of my paper, and I'm going to draw a nice big vertical line right down the middle here. That's after you have started your project off here with your horizon line and your two vanishing points. Then from there, you're going to go ahead and use that line to create your rectangular form. So I'm going to connect the bottom line to both vanishing points, and I'm going to do the same thing with the top to both vanishing points, just like that. Like that. Okay, and then I need to square off my building. You don't want your building to go all the way to the background. That'd be way too big. So we're just going to kind of wall off our building here. Looks like I'm a little bit off with my line. Fix that. This is where you can come in and erase some of those unnecessary lines. Now, like I said, we're creating an office building today, or a big warehouse, one of the two. Now, an office building is going to have lots and lots of windows. So we're going to draw the windows today. We're going to do, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 rows of windows. And this is really simple, really easy to do. You're going to take your ruler, and you're going to put your ruler on the vanishing line here, and you're just going to come, actually I want to go below here, below the dot, and then you're going to come up here and you're going to create the top edge of your windows. So again, you must have your ruler on the edge of the must have your ruler on the vanishing point, and then if you look, I'm just going to go slightly below the roof here. And I'm just going to put in a little line, okay? And I'm going to write that. I'm going to do that very, very lightly, because this is just a guide, okay? That's where the top of my windows are going to be. And then I need to go ahead and put the bottom of my windows in. You don't want to make them too small, because then you're going to be doing windows forever. I would say about an inch, maybe inch and a half, something like that. I'm going to put another line here, just like that. That's the bottom part of my window. And what I can do from here is I can just take some vertical lines. They must be parallel to the center line. And I can come along here and start doing some nice big office windows. See that? Nice big office window. And then I'm going to go ahead and do another one. And these windows, I'm going to just do where these, like, it's just glass all the way across. Now, as these windows go back, you can see they're shrinking. You know, you can see back here, it's much shorter than up here. But another thing that you're going to have to do with this is you're going to have to kind of, you're going to have to judge, and your windows are going to need to get closer to each other as you kind of move back to your building. It's going to add a little bit more perspective to it. Maybe I think I need to choose this here. Something like that. And then I'm going to do my next row of windows. Now what I'm going to do, just to make this easy, I'm going to use my lines from above to help me draw my next line. So I'm just going to line it up here. Then we can do now you can make your office building really look however you want. If you want to add a different type of window, if you want to add spaces between your window, I mean, it's completely up to you. This is your office building, so you can add your own personal touches to it. Okay, and I'm going to do something here. I'm going to add, at the bottom of my building, I'm going to add a little overhang. So if I do something kind of like this, if I put like a line here, keep it within my building, and I put a line here, like that, what I can do